Los Angeles County reported 476 more cases of COVID-19 and 23 additional deaths on Sunday, August 2, bringing the county's totals to 192, 167 cases and 692 deaths. Both numbers represented a decrease from the previous several days, but officials said new cases and reported deaths are typically lower on weekends as some labs only report on weekdays. The midday report did not include updated numbers from Long Beach and Pasadena, cities that operate their own health departments. Pasadena reported 1 additional death on Sunday, bringing its total to 109, and 10 additional cases, for a total of 2,004. Long Beach had not posted any weekend updates. Its totals remained at 285 confirmed cases and 177 deaths. LA County's update arrived as Dr. Deborah L. Birx, the Trump administration's coronavirus coordinator, declared Sunday that the nation was in a new phase of the pandemic that was much more sprawling across the country than last spring's outbreaks in major cities like New York and Seattle. She recommended that people living in communities where cases are surging should consider wearing a mask at home, if they live with someone who is especially vulnerable because of age or underlying medical conditions. What we are seeing today is different from March and April. It is extraordinarily widespread, she said on CNN's State of the Union news program. It's into the rural as equal urban areas. So everybody who lives in a rural area, you are not immune. Of the new cases reported countywide Sunday, 68% occurred among individuals under the age of 50, according to the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health. The cumulative total of cases among people between 18 and 49 years old is 60%. Dr. Birx said that, in her recent travels, she had seen all of America moving, making it doubly important for people to understand the attendant risks, given that cases have surged in many popular holiday destinations. If you've chosen to go on vacation into a hot spot, you really need to come back and assume you're infected, she said. Infected people without symptoms can unwittingly seed numerous chains of infection. By the time you wait for someone to come forward to the emergency room, you have widespread community spread, Dr. Birx said. County officials joined Birx in urging residents to embrace recommended safeguards to stem the spread of the virus. We join in prayer and sorrow with all those experiencing loss during this pandemic and send our wishes for peace and healing, said Barbara Ferrer, the county's director of public health. We are hopeful that collective actions taken over the past couple of weeks have allowed us to get back to the work of slowing the spread. It is important to keep in mind that we will need to continue with all the modifications and sacrifices for weeks to come. This is especially true if we want to see our schools reopen for classroom instruction, Ferrer said.